Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Let's give uh, people around 5 minutes so that we begin exactly at 10:07. Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Let's give uh, people around 5. Let's give people around 10 minutes. Oh no, 5 minutes. So at 10:08, so that we get a bit of quorum. We're now at 125. We see whether we can reach to around 200. Then we begin. So we'll begin promptly at 10:08. Thank you. Maybe we can begin. So I want to welcome you all. My name is Nailin Sandy from the ICT department. We'll be doing this training, the ICT department in conjunction with the exams department. So I want to welcome you all and kindly take note, listen keenly to what we'll be taking you through, and also to the rules and regulations that will be given to you by the exams department on how to do the online exams, so that you can be able to successfully do your online exams. So at this juncture, I want to welcome Mr. George Ngaria from the exams department uh, to take us through the first part. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sunday. Good morning, everyone. So I want to take this time to welcome each one of us to this particular training. This is a very important session where we are going to share important updates about the upcoming exams and some of the measures that you need to take so that at least you are able to do the exams in a good atmosphere. Then you'll be able to will not have major issues during the particular exam. So basically, we'll be doing the examination starting on December 1st. That will be the first exam date for the different programs. So it will be important for each one of us. Maybe the main issues I can want to highlight for now is that ensure you have the examination timetable, not the draft timetable, but ensure you have the approved examination timetable. So you're going to see the signature and the stamp for the university. So if you had downloaded the draft timetable, ensure you have the final approved examination timetable, so that in case there was an exam which was shifted or the times were changed, you'll be able to note immediately. So ensure you have an approved examination timetable. If you are doing certificate program, ensure that all your units are captured in the particular timetable. Another important thing is for you to note is to be able to for you to be able to know the timing. So we have 3 sessions of the examinations per day. So the first exam is at 8:30 in the morning. Then the second exam is at 12 p.m. The other that session is at 3:30 p.m. So you must be able to be keen to be able to know when your exam is going to be done. Whether is it the morning session, the mid-morning session, or the evening session. So that's a very important note. Then when you log into the exam portal, you can only log in 15 minutes to the exam. So you can be able to log in before that time. So those are the main areas I want to emphasize for now. We'll be able to come in after the training, and then you'll be able to give you an opportunity to ask questions. So I'll ask you to hold on to your questions. You can be able to put the questions on the chat. Then after the training, we'll be able to address the questions which you have raised during the particular training. So hold on to your questions. You can put them on the chat, then they'll be responded as we continue with the training. Maybe that's the major highlight I like to say for now. I'll be able to come in when we are doing the training and after the training. So I think this time I can invite my colleague, the Deputy Registrar Juliet, can give some highlights before we go to the main training. Juliet.
Morning. Thank you, George, for the brief introduction. We are happy to have you this semester. Let me just request you to ask your colleagues to join the training. Ask your colleagues, call your colleagues so that they may join the training. It's very important that we join into the training. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen shortly. Okay, just give me a second. It's loading. So I have very few slides here to share with you today. Yeah, so keep calling your colleagues. I can see the number is going up, which is good. So just simple guidelines that we are going to share with you today. I hope you can see my screen and I'm audible enough. So guidelines on examination, online examination, we just need to, this is just for introduction, that we will have exams in the following programs or categories, if you like. That is PhD and master's, undergraduate, diploma, certificate, and CILT, bridging as well. So those are the 6 categories that we are going to have exams on. So ensure that you have a laptop and a desktop, or a desktop that has a webcam that is functional, okay? Ensure that you have a laptop that is working. Ensure that the camera on that laptop is working. And maybe at this point, I'll show you. Let me just put on. Can you see my face? Can you see me? Please respond so that we are able to, or maybe with claps or not. Can we see, Sunday, can you see my face?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, good. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You're blurred. You're not
Well,
clear. You're
well.
blocked. You're blocked one side of the webcam.
Okay, so ensure that, and now? Can you see me clearly? Can you see my face clearly? Sunday?
There's a lot of light.
There's a lot of light. And
Yes.
now?
It's, yeah, that is very
Clear.
clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So what I've just demonstrated, I'll put off my video so that it doesn't get static. What I've demonstrated is that your camera should be working clearly. I think you've seen all the 4 demonstrations that I've shown you, that you need to have your camera working at all times. Maybe I can just show you one more. Can you see my face?
Not the full face. You're only seeing your forehead and your eyes
Only
alone.
my forehead. And
Yeah.
now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see. Okay, good. So ensure that the camera is right on your eyes. Otherwise, the system is going to lock you out when you're doing your exam. Someone asked about the speed of the internet. Ensure that connectivity is good speed, stable. We talk about stable internet and not even the speed here, because you need to be online throughout. So the source of electricity, ensure that you have backup, maybe generator or an area that is that has electricity. If not, and you're using a laptop, then make sure that your battery life of the laptop is sustainable. Ensure that the environment is quiet. Ensure that there are no people distracting you during the exam. Ensure that you sit against either a window or a wall and in a quiet environment. If we have other people crisscrossing behind you, then the system will pick out like you're cheating, okay? Because it will detect that you have someone else there. Ensure there are also no photos behind you, because the system will pick out the images of the photos behind you, and it will keep detecting that there's a second person assisting you or being seen in the camera. So those of us who are doing the exam from home or from an office, and you have Ruto's photo behind you there, make sure you either remove it for the time that you're having the exam, or you make sure there's nothing behind you. It's a blank wall. Okay. So something else would like to emphasize on is that the website is where you access our exam portal from. You access from the website, and that is the website. Our website is there. Then you launch the Safe Exam browser. Then you do the face match. Then you attempt and submit the demo exam. What do I mean by this? If you attempt the exam, the demo exam that we have in your platform, you have to submit at the end of it. Okay? You submit the demo exam, and that's the same way you're going to do your exam. So the demo is just a dummy to show you how you're supposed to undertake your exam. At this point, I'd like to mention that if you're attempting an exam and you find that there's a maybe calculation that you need to upload into the portal, the demo exam gives you an opportunity to upload a question. We'll ask you to take a photo of your laptop and upload. So anything that you sent on email will not be accepted. Please note that anything you sent on email will not be accepted as your answers. So ensure that you do the trial exam as many times as you can. For the new students, you'll be shared your credentials by the admins of different schools, and then you are able to log in and attempt the demo exam. Once you log in, you'll have to check that you have all the units there. But Sunday is going to go in further into the exam on how to do it, okay? After my small presentation. Then you ensure that entering and leaving the room during the exam is not allowed. So you just need to sit for the 2 hours or 3 hours that you're needed to be there. If you need to use the bathroom to excuse yourself, then you use the chat box. Okay, I'll show you the chat box shortly, where you can go and chat and someone will give you permission to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, if you leave your system unattended to for a long period of time, then it will log you out. Okay, so please note that you're not supposed to leave the room. This is just a normal exam session. Okay, so let's take it with the seriousness that it deserves. Violation of examination regulations, as was shared with you during the when they shared the final timetable. Please read those regulations. There's a manual that we also sent to you. And the procedure of also ending the session will be shown unto you. Trial exam, I've already talked about that. Written material is not allowed. And then attempting quantitative exams, I've also mentioned about it. So with that, I would like to welcome Sunday, but just before I exit, I would like to show you just the, I'd like to show you so this is the exam platform, okay? Can you see this bottom corner?
Yes,
Yes, yeah. So that's where you chat. Believe you me, this is the fastest way you'll get assistance. The fastest. Not sending an email, not calling your friends, not calling the lecturer, but through this chat box, you'll find someone who's live and they'll be able to assist you. Okay, so please use the chat box as much as you can. So with that, I'd like to welcome my colleague Sunday and say thank you so much for listening to me. Any questions, you may post them on the chat and we'll keep on answering them as we move along. And I wish you all the best in the forthcoming exams. And maybe just one more thing, in case you notice something on the timetable, please raise it with the relevant admins, maybe a timing or maybe the title, anything that you notice on the exam timetable that has not reflected on the portal, please reach out to us and we'll be able to assist you as fast as we can. Thank you so much and I wish you all the best. Sunday, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Juliet. For now, I want to welcome my colleague Bernard Ruto, who will be talking about the technical requirements. What the technical requirements that you're required to have as you're doing your exam. So welcome, Ruto.
Good morning. Now, one of the things that you must have, as we had mentioned earlier, is stable internet. Of course, there's no limit. You must have a stable internet. We cannot say give a number in terms of Mbps. Then, secondly, you need a laptop, a working laptop, of course. And then the kind of laptop that we are recommending is just find a Windows laptop. For those who have MacBooks, you need to look for an alternative. MacBook may not work for now. And those of us who have Chromebook may also not work, may not work for now. Then then for the Windows, you can do Windows 10, but we are recommending also Windows 11. As you are aware, Windows 10 ended their support. So now you need a Windows 11, right? Then let me share my screen. Yes, as you can see my screen, this is probably your screen. So of course you need a camera, a webcam. You need a web camera that is working. Then the other thing that you need is, of course, a browser. Like for example, I'm using Edge. So you'll need Edge and then go to exams.moa.ac.ke, of course, login and all that. Now, some people may have an issue with webcam. So you can do a webcam test online to see if it is working. So you need to do a webcam test. You can use this online tool to do a webcam test. So for my case, you'll see this message because it cannot find a web camera. But if it is working, you can also see your camera. Alternatively, you can just press search and then camera on your laptop. So when you click on the camera, then also you need to see that the camera, if your camera is working. So you need to check also the camera, but most of the modern laptops may not bring problems based on this. So this is a reason why you can't find, there are several reasons. So, but I'm not expecting this one on modern laptops. If you have your laptop, it should be working as well. There are laptops that require you to switch a physical knob. There's a physical knob on the side of your laptop. Sometimes there's a physical knob on the top center, the center where the lens camera. So you need to either press it to the side. It's a slide, like a sliding door. So some of us may struggle because of that. It might show only a black screen. Make sure you either turn on physically or alternatively using this, the webcam test using the camera. Then also you can check it on device manager. I met to understand that some machines also may have an issue with the permissions. So if you come here and say camera, you'll see the camera privacy settings. And then you see for my case, the camera access for this device is switched off. If you don't switch this on, then your camera may not work. So also switch it on and then allow apps to access your camera. Then, of course, you'll need to check most of these and make sure they are allowed for it to work. So these are some of the things that you need to check out. But for most laptops, you don't need to go through all this. Some of us may go through all those ones so that your camera may work. Then the Windows, make sure you have Windows 11, as I mentioned. You have cables, you have power. Your laptop must have full power or full charge. Some might ask, what do I do? You see, we don't have, or rather, we don't have control over what Kenya Power or solar energy can do, or probably might have a backup sort of. Make sure you have that. So what you need to also note is that the camera must be, as you had been explained, correct positioning and all that. Then the browser, you can use any browser. You can use Chrome, Edge, Mozilla Firefox. The most common browsers will work. So then, sorry, I forgot to mention one thing. For softwares, the kind of softwares you need to have on your laptop. Those of us who have antivirus, okay? You have an antivirus like Avast, SmartDAV, McAfee, AVG, and Kaspersky. Please uninstall. It is a reason why your camera will not work, because most of these antiviruses hijack the camera, so it will not allow Save Exam browser to use your camera. So uninstall. Then the other thing that you need to uninstall is AnyDesk. Those of us who have AnyDesk on their laptops, uninstall AnyDesk, delete all the files that on the registry. Okay, what I mean by the registry is when you click here and then you go to this PC, when you go to C here, you need to delete. If you see AnyDesk here, then you need to delete, or sometimes it is under program files. So look for AnyDesk here. Or sometimes I know some of us have TeamViewer, uninstall TeamViewer, those online collaboration tools, and install all of them. Something else to note is Office machines. Those of us who are in domains, you're using the Office machines, that you don't have the password, please do not use Office machines. We've seen cases where people have missed exams because you cannot really have control over your machines, especially those who are in domains. The Save Exam browser will not allow you to do the exams if that machine is on Office, rather have Office controls. Then there are some of us who have you don't have the password, the administrator password. So you are just a normal user. What I mean by a normal user, when you come here, you will see user accounts. So when you go to user accounts, if you are not the administrator, for example, this is my local administrator, I'm the administrator here. Okay, so make sure you are the administrator, and you can see this is the administrator, and I can even add and all that. So make sure you are the administrator in your laptop. Have full control of your laptop. That is what we mean by that. So based on that, I think I'll hand over to Noelin, who will take you through the other parts. You can write your questions on the chat and we will answer this. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernard. As you've seen, those are just some of the basic technical requirements that you need to have so that you can be able to do the exam successfully. So for me, I'm going to take you through the exam process. And on the exam process, we start by first, how do you access the exam portal? When you go to, for example, when you go to the e-learning, our e-learning portal, on the right-hand side, there is the icon exams. When you click there, it will redirect you to the exams portal. It will redirect you automatically to the exam portal. Or when you go to the website, when you go to the university website, though we don't advocate for you students to go to the university website, because sometimes you find that you have so many accessing it, so it might be a bit slower on your end. But on the e-learning portal, it will be fast because it's something you have bookmarked, it's something that you have been able to access it. So when you just click here on the students, when you click here on the students, there'll be an icon or an icon saying exams, which will redirect you automatically to the exams portal. So when you when you click the exam portals, this is how it looks like. exams.mua.ac.ke. What we advocate is kindly, when you open this portal for the first time, kindly
Sunday.
bookmark it. Yes?
Sunday,
Yeah?
could you please enlarge your screen? It's very, very small font. Please enlarge
Yeah. Is
wider
that
so
okay?
that the URL can be seen.
That's okay?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so when you open the exams portal, we kindly advocate you to kindly bookmark. And what do I mean by bookmark? When you check at the right side after on the URL bar, on the address bar, when you check on the right-hand side, there's somewhere where it's written bookmark, a star-like feature. When you click on it, you can bookmark and then you just say done. So that now anytime you want to access the exam portal, it will just be a matter of putting EX and it's able to suggest to you the exam portal and you click it. From there now, you will have maybe a case of what is it called? You'll be able to see or view the login page of the portal end. So for example, I want to log in as a student. Just a minute, let me try logging in as a student. Okay, so I want to log in now as a student. So for what happens for your case as a student, your username and your password is usually your admission number in small letters, both for the username and the password without the slashes. That set of credentials is particularly set only for the exam portal. Your username is your admission number and your username and password is your admission number in small letters without the slashes. So I want to now log in as a student so that you can be able to see what you view as a student. So for example, I've logged in as a student called Lynn, and as a student, this is the dashboard. This is what you'll see. Let me start by my upcoming exams. On the section here that is written my upcoming exams, you'll be able to see the exams that you'll be currently sitting for in the current exam sessions and for each day. And what happens is, kindly note your exams, the exams that will be here are the exams that you have done both CAT and WBA. If you only did a unit, you only attempted the CAT, you did not do the WBA, you are not eligible to sit for the exams, the exam of that particular unit. So the units that you'll be able to see here are the upcoming exams, are the units that you have done both CAT and WBA. So you'll be able to see the list of the units here and the timings of the exams. And also you'll be able to access the demo exam, and you'll also be able to see the calendar. On the left-hand side, you'll also be able to see the exam, the calendar, the demo exams, and also all your exams, the upcoming exams that are coming up. So for the case, for currently how you can attempt the demo exams, you come here at the demo exams. You click the demo exams, and when you click the demo exams, there are three key buttons that you'll be able to see. The first key feature that you'll be able to see is the feature written match face. Kindly note, in every exam, there is the button match face, and this is available in the exam that you'll be sitting for at the current time. For example, if you have an exam at 8:30 on Monday, you'll be able to access the portal from 8:15, and the exam will be available at 8:30 on the dot. So when you open that exam, the first thing that you'll do, you'll click match face. When you click match face, sometimes you find maybe, for example, you have not allowed your camera. This is how it looks. Yeah, because you have switched off or you have not enabled this the Chrome, the Google Chrome to access your webcam. You have to come here back on the URL bar. You have to come here and click on this icon here, the two dots with the circles at the two lines with the circles at the opposite ends. And then you see here, there is something written camera. Kindly switch on. Yeah. When you switch on, it doesn't come in automatically. The system will prompt you to reload. You'll click reload. When you click reload, the camera comes in automatically and you're able to take a webcam. Now, for my case, I'll now take the webcam, the picture. Make sure your face is fully visible. There is sufficient light, not too much light, and you're able to, the system is able to verify you. So when you click there, when you click take a picture, take a picture and it was. Yes, so when you click take a picture, it verifies against the picture that is here on the on the left-hand side. So make sure you have a profile picture on the left-hand side of the screen. You should be able to see a picture of yourself, because any picture that you take here verifies against that picture that is there. So if you don't have a picture, the system lacks where to verify and it will give you an error. So when you click there, you say return to attempt. So when you return to attempt, for the people attempting the exams the first time, or the people who maybe have maybe changed their laptops, you download the Safe Exam browser directly from the, just annotate, you download the Safe Exam browser directly from the exam portal. Please do not download the Safe Exam browser on Google. Don't go and search for Safe Exam browser on Google. When you search for the Safe Exam browser directly on Google, it doesn't have the features that the university has set on this Safe Exam browser. The one that is on the exam portal has been fully customized to be used by our university. So when you search for the exam portal, you go just online and you search for Safe Exam browser and you download it. It won't have certain key features that are required, and that's when you find the errors that, like, you're unable to upload files on when you're doing the exams, you're unable to upload the files, you're unable to do certain things because it has not been given that customization. So in case you have downloaded any the Safe Exam browser, the Safe Exam browser tool directly from Google, please uninstall it, delete all the files as Bernard has shown you, then come back here on the Safe Exam, the exam portal, and download and install. So you click there, it will redirect you to a page. When you when it redirects you to that page, you'll see here it's written your download will start shortly. You give it some time. It's usually, the file is usually around 67, 68 MB. So download the file. As you can see here, it's now downloading. Make sure you have a bit of strong internet. So when it downloads, when it finishes downloading, let me just show you when it finishes downloading what you do. You now have, when it finishes downloading, here when it reaches the 65 MBs or the case, kindly make sure you have, just a minute, let me just search for the, yeah, so when it finishes downloading here, when you just download and do not install, that does not mean you have fully installed the Safe Exam browser. It has to finish downloading, then you install. When it finishes downloading, you double click on that file. When you double click, it will now prompt you to follow some steps in the installations. When you follow the steps, just a minute, let me share my entire screen so that you can see what I mean. So when you finish installation, you'll be able to see the Safe Exam browser has come. Yes, has been fully installed here, as you can see here on my screen. As you can see here on my screen, this means now I have successfully installed the Safe Exam browser. That's why we are saying, if you are not an administrator of your machine, you'll not be able to install the Safe Exam browser. You have to be an admin of the machine. You have to have the admin passwords so that you're able to install this Safe Exam browser. And then, like for my case, you can see my machine has an antivirus, the Bitdefender. Kindly note, it will basically it checks the antiviruses. They see the Safe Exam browser as a malware, and you'll be required to completely uninstall them for the period you're having the exams, and then now you will install when you finish the exams. So when you're done and you're fully installed, you now have to come and click Open to Launch. When you click Open to Launch, there is a small file that will download here. As you can see here, it's called config.seb. Sometimes you find that just a minute. No. Yes. So sometimes you find that just a minute, let me expand the files. Yes. So sometimes you find that the config.seb looks more like a PDF document, more like a Word document. You have to come right click it, it will give you options. So there are various options here, and then you say open with. When you say open with, most of the time you find some machines don't give the Safe Exam browser as a default option. So you come and say choose another app. So it will prompt you again. And then you come down here and say choose an app on your PC. When you say that, most of the time, you have to come back up here. You're seeing this PC, local disk C program files. You click on local disk C, and then you go to program files 86. When you go to program files 86, you look for a folder named, a folder called Safe Exam Browser. You double click on the folder called Safe Exam Browser, and then you look for this, the Safe Exam. Let me just put this into large icons. Look for this, the safeexambrowser.exe. So you double click it, and then now the system will now pick the Safe Exam browser. So when you now basically use now this Safe Exam browser and you say always, so it will now automatically be picking the Safe Exam browser. So okay, so what happens now is when you open, for my case now, when I try to open the config.seb, it will load, yes, but it will log me out of Zoom. So basically it will log out all applications that are not supposed to be running when you're doing the exam. So that's why you're seeing you can't be able to prompt it out. But now another thing I wanted to cover majorly is on the what is it called? It's on the transferring of the files from especially those who are doing the mathematical questions, things that require you to upload some files. So what will happen is, let me just open my camera. So there's this kind of cables, and you also have to kindly note that the system is not compatible with iPhones, so you'll be required to what is it called? You'll be required to have to get Android phones, Samsungs, all those the other types of Android phones, because the system is not compatible with iPhones, MacBooks, iPads, all the Apple products. So you have to make sure you have this data cable. Just a minute, let me switch to a more clearer camera. So there's this. This is a data cable. There's an icon you can see it has here. There's a small icon that it has on the top. It's a data cable. So I'll show you when I plug in on the computer what it gets. I want to show you what you'll see when you plug in the cable on the USB port to the phone. The default option is usually the default option is usually basically charging. So what you'll have to do is there's options on the phone being displayed. Just a minute, let me sort out the camera.
Sunday, you're muted. I don't know whether you're still presenting.
We're sorting out the issue of the camera so that it can be a bit clear, so that they can
Okay.
be able to see what I'm explaining. So when you plug in the camera, when you plug in the cable on your phone, the default option is usually the default option, as you can see, is usually charging. But now you're prompted now, there's a prompt on your phone that appears is phone is charging, would you like to transfer files? So I'll have to go up here. On the notification bar, there's somewhere where it's saying charging this device by USB. Tap for more options. I tap for more options. When I tap for more options, there's around 5 options: file transfer, USB tethering, MIDI, PTP, and no data transfer. So I click what is it called? File transfer. So when I click file transfer, I now go back to the computer. I now go back to the computer. I go back to the computer and go back to the folders to file manager, and I click this PC. So I'll go back to file manager and I click this PC. Since I've enabled file sharing, you should be able to see your phone here. So when I click on the phone, I'll be able to see the internal storage, and any picture that you take is usually stored in a folder called DCIM. When you open that folder, it is on the camera. And now you can say view by details. While we are telling you, you select view by details, you'll be able to see the latest from the latest picture you have taken to the oldest. So you're able to differentiate your pictures in that order so that you are able to upload. So when you're done uploading, when you disconnect, what happens is now you'll just have to do the process again. So you for any the mathematical questions, only mathematical questions, you write on a blank piece of paper, take a picture. When you take a picture, you come plug it in here, your phone, and then the system will allow you to be able to see the what is it called? To be able to see the various pictures you have taken, and please pick the latest picture that you have that you took. So also kindly note that when the time reaches for the exam to end, for example, the online exam runs from 8:30 to 11. At 11 on the dot, the system will automatically submit what you have done, and you cannot resubmit again. Kindly note. So kindly also be keen when you're doing the exam, as you're continuing with the exam, be keen not to click, if you have not finished the exam, be keen, do not click the submission, but the submit button, because once you click, you're not able to do the resubmission again. I hope that that is clear. So note when you're doing the exam, as you're going through the exam, as it goes on, kindly check, do not click the submit exam. You can submit earlier, but if you're sure you have finished the exam, if you have not finished the exam and the time is still available, kindly make sure check on the buttons, do not click the submit. If you want to go to the next page, just click next and read well so that you do not click the submission button. So thank you. Let me reinvite George and Juliet so that they are able to pick the questions that the students require, or if they have any remarks. Thank you. Welcome, George and Juliet.
George, you may go first.
Welcome, George. Sorry, welcome, George. You can unmute now. Yes, unmute, Sasa.
Okay, thank you, Sunday. Okay, thank you, Sunday, for that elaborate training. So most of the questions we have answered on the chat, but you can be able to take a few questions. Those who feel we need to get, if the question has not been addressed on the chat, then we can be able to address it. So we can give a few people to be able to ask a question. So I can see Faith Ogutu, the hand is up, so you can unmute.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, so something to note for the continuing students, our exam portal passwords are no longer our admission numbers in lowercase. Actually, we were in the last exam we were instructed to change, so it's not lowercase anymore for the continuing students.
Okay.
And then
so
secondly,
you tried to log in. Okay.
Mine is logging in perfectly well. So number
Okay,
two, exams have not yet been uploaded in the portal, so we can't even tell if the codes are correctly put, and we're just 4 days away to exams. That I have noted, because you always do it maybe a week earlier. So my exams have not yet been, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Faith. This is Juliet. Maybe I can assist George on that one. For the continuing students, yes, the password that you change to is the same one that you will use, but for the new students, then it's the lowercase for the admission number. That's the username, and your password will be the same, but you'll be required to change so that you put a password that you're familiar with. For the accounts, there are some programs that are pending. We have BML, MBA, MDS, and BCom are ready. But for the rest, BDS, MML, PhD, certificate, and diploma should be ready by end of today. So feel free to check from tomorrow. Maybe you can start from tomorrow, check, and attempt the demo. Thank you for that observation. Faith, back to you, George.
Okay. Thank you, Juliet, for that explanation. So we have Meshach. So we can hear from Meshach.
Okay, thank you so much. So maybe I was not keen on the chat box and when this question was asked. When for the new students, when you use the username are our admission with the lower cases with no slash. What is the password?
Okay, so Meshach, we are going to send an email because now every person has an individual password. So there's an email which is going to be sent from the school, so we'll be able to give you the guideline on the same. So don't worry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. So we can go to Molly's. Morris.
Yes, good morning, Mr. George. So
Morning.
a quick one, this
Yeah.
concerns to the new students like me.
Okay.
So are you going to send us the logging in credentials in the email, or how are we going to go about that?
Yes, so we are going to send the notification about the unit and the how to log in. So you'll be able to get an email telling you how to log in and the credentials you are going to use. So you're going to use the email.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay, all right, Maurice.
Thank you.
We can go to Abu Bakar.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Firstly, I would like to complain that you guys were too fast. Mulikuwa mnakimbia ni kama tunafanya revision ma. No. So sasa there's an issue I had. There was a part that I missed on the part of AnyDesk. What are we supposed to do with AnyDesk? Alafu secondly, I can log in good. I tried, actually this is not my first time using the Safe browser. I can log in very well, but there comes an issue when I open, I only see a black screen. So what is happening with that?
So thank you, Abu Bakar. So I think Bernard had explained. So if you have AnyDesk, you have to uninstall it because it's the one which makes the Safe Exam browser not to work effectively. So that's why maybe it's causing the challenge that you can be able to see your screen going blank. So you have to uninstall the AnyDesk because it's not compatible with the Safe Exam browser.
Okay, but for now, I cannot uninstall AnyDesk because there's something that is being done on our systems, so I have to have AnyDesk.
Okay, maybe
so
for the.
let me just
Okay.
assist that Abu Bakar. So what happens? Kindly note that you won't be allowed into the exam. Anytime you'll be opening the exam portal and launching the Safe Exam browser, the screen will be going black because AnyDesk is a prohibited software.
Okay.
Yes. So
we'll find out.
you'll either have to get an alternative or you'll have to uninstall AnyDesk and delete all files on AnyDesk.
Okay, thank you. I'll work on that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Sunday. We can go to Morris Ndeke.
George, my question is already answered. You have already answered my question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So there's somebody called Margaret N.
Thank you. I am a continuing student, but I am not able to see my profile picture. And I also had a question on the exam card, if it should illustrate the list of units I'm taking, as well as the issue of the camera. I had asked if the camera works fine, should I still go ahead and uninstall the antivirus on my laptop? Yeah, I think the other one for the account, I'll wait and see if I'm able to log in tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Margaret. So I think in terms of the profile photo, if you the ICT, you can share your email on the chat, the email address for ICT support, so that in case of any issue, maybe if you don't have the profile photo, you can be able to forward it to the ICT mail and on copy or Dell or SML, so that you can be able to sort it, the profile photo issues as fast as possible. Then the units you can be able to check tomorrow. whether the units you're supposed to be doing the exam, as long as you did the CAT and WBA check tomorrow. In case you there's a unit you miss out and you did the CAT and WBA, so you can immediately contact us. So if you are able to log in and the antivirus is still there, so I don't know, Sunday, if the machine is working well for the exam platform, do they need to uninstall the antivirus, and if they are able to log in successfully?
Yes, they have to uninstall, because when they now you reach a point where when they now launch the Safe Exam browser and they'll have to do the face match a second time, you'll find that it won't work. It will be seen the Safe Exam browser as a malware, so it will be blocking the camera. So you'll
Okay.
be required to uninstall completely the antivirus, any antivirus.
Okay. So maybe what you can advise, if you have an antivirus in your system, maybe you can save it in an external hard drive so that you don't lose your system files. Then you uninstall it in the laptop. So you'll be able to install it later in your laptop. So you can, if you have an external drive, you can copy the program files for the antivirus so that you don't miss them out. Then after the exam, you can still install them and use them again. So thank you, Sunday. So we can go to Simeon. Simeon Kosgei.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, Simeon.
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
My question is about my photo.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, my photo.
Yes,
I
yes,
took
we
my
can hear
photo
you.
without glasses. I normally use some glasses, eyeglasses, lenses.
Yeah,
But my
yeah.
photo, I sent my photo without lenses. I don't know whether the photo match could bring a problem.
Yeah, so we could advise you take the photo the way you are going to do the exam. So if you're using specs, you can put the
Yes.
photo, you can send the photo with specs so that you don't see like there's another person doing the exam. So just use the photo which is going to recognize you as you're doing the exam.
Okay.
Yes.
So I do it and send again the way we
Yeah,
sent, or what
you can send again. Then we're going to on the chat, we're going to have an ICT email. You can also copy that ICT email.
Okay, thank you.
I'm saying on the chat, we're going to share the ICT email. You can also copy it there.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. We can go to Amal.
Thank you. I just had a quick question. You mentioned that we can only use the Windows 11, but I only have a MacBook, so what should I do?
So I think that one was explained on the laptops which are not compatible with the system. So those ones are explained, MacBook and all the other types of laptops. So there are 3 types of laptop which are not compatible with the examination platform. So you either look for another laptop which will be able to accept the Safe Exam browser and for you to be able to log in. So we have Jennifer.
Hi, I have a quick question. So for ongoing students, the part for the password, I'm having a difficult time resetting it. I don't know if it's because the passwords have already been automatically reset for us, or what's the process, because once I press the reset button, I get an email, yes, but it's take me straight to the exam portal with no option for resetting the password again.
So are you able to log in?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Since you said that the passwords have been changed, so I'm not
Okay.
able to log in again. And
Okay,
I'm
so
also not able to reset again.
So what you'll do, you can just write a short email to ICT support just right now. Then they'll be able to get back to you on how they're going to reset the account for you.
Thank you. Kindly please pin the
Okay,
email
Sunday
on
you
chat.
can share the ICT email support there, so that the student with an issue they can be able to raise it there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you, Jennifer. Mary Mwende.
Hello.
Yes,
Quick
hello.
one. So do we have like a dedicated resource, like in the event I want to try this maybe tomorrow? Is there someone I can call in case I get stuck?
That is in terms of if you get like
Like
if you
if
go
I'm
to
not
try the
sure what
exam
to do.
demo.
Yes, and if I'm not sure what to do or I didn't get something clear, is there a dedicated resource that we can call to help?
Okay, you can if you can chat ICT support, because they'll be live, they'll be able to check on your issue, or you can be able to call and ask for ICT support, or you can call Odell or SML, they'll be able to direct you. That is before the exam, because during the exam you're going to have live chat. You can be able to chat on the examination platform, but if you're doing it tomorrow, you can be able to write to ICT support, or you call through the reception and ask for ICT support or SML or Odell office.
Okay.
Is it clear, Mary?
Okay.
All right. Moses Evans.
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Now, I'm a continuing student.
Yes.
Last time we had an issue whereby the exam browser took too long to exit the screen, to cross. And these days we'll be having more than one exam. So you are switching from the first exam to the next one. And maybe the exam browser takes too long to exit. Even when you press exit, it doesn't exit. So what should be the situation at that point? The other one issue, as you answer that one, we had a situation whereby you raise a question on the chatbot and it keeps telling you to rewrite your admission number, but then there's no response coming in immediately and your time is still running. So is there kind of numbers we can dedicate, because you want some quick response when the timer is running? So I don't know how you can assist us, because the chatbot is taking too long to answer. It's keep asking for admin, and also the other issue of now closing up the exam browser.
Okay. Maybe Sunday you can comment on the closing the exam browser. Maybe what might be the issue.
So on closing of the exam browser, sometimes you find that maybe you are in the process of you have finished your exams, but the system still hangs. Sometimes you have an issue of fluctuation of the internet. So when you see maybe you have finished and you have submitted and it's not exiting properly, what you usually advise the students, so long as you're sure you have submitted, you can kindly long press the power button for like I think around 1 minute. Long press means you press the power button continuously, not while stopping. Continuously you'll feel a sound, or you'll hear a small sound on the machine indicating that you have shut it down, and then now you switch it on and now it will have exited the safe exam browser. Thank you.
Okay, maybe on the other question about Moses was asking about a dedicated phone line. So the challenge with a dedicated phone line, if all the students call at the same time, then it means no call will go in. That's why we encourage the students to be able to chat. So we'll try to make sure that when you chat, somebody will be on live support to ensure that you are able to engage that person at that particular time. So that's the challenge, because when you share the phone line, if everybody calls at the same time, then will not be able, it will take too long to assist each and every student. So the live chat is the best option. So ensure that that when you're on the chat, we are going to have at least many people to respond to the chats at the same time. At least that would be much faster.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Moses. We can go to Halima.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, good morning. My major worry is that I come from where there are no much network sometimes, but let's hope that we'll be having stable internet. But are there ways of me accessing this process after the training so that at least I can do on my own practice?
Okay, thank you, Halima. So I think Sunday, you are going to send the recording. So I think the students should get a link about this training today, so that they can be able to go and check how the training was done, and you can be able to practice at your own time. So the recording will be sent.
Thank you.
Okay. We go to David Musembi.
Okay, good morning. My
Morning.
concern was about we have missed part of the presentation, and I hope you will share the recording as you have said. For the new students online, at least we need more support so that we don't miss the exams. So I'm not sure who we can conduct after
Take
this.
Hangout,
We have
Hangout,
the
Hangout.
open.
Ogosha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, David, for your query and your issues. At least we are going to ensure there is enough support both during the exam and before the exam. So we have the ICT chat support, ICT email for any technical issues, even before Monday, which the issues can be addressed. The other alternative, you can be able to call, and then people from ask for ICT office, people in support will be able to respond to you at that particular time. But during exam, you use the chat box.
Okay,
Yes,
what
David?
about you have said we cannot use other machines which we are not the administrator. Checking the timing from today to Monday exam. If by any
Yes.
chance we have not purchased a new system, how will that assist us? Because already we have been using office machines, and then
Okay, so
now
if you're
you
using,
say like
if you're using the office machine, as long as you're given the administrator password and rights, you can use it. So if you have an office machine, ask for the admin passwords, so that now, because when you're installing this the Safe Exam browser, you need the admin password. So if you can be able to get the admin rights to use that machine, you can still use that particular machine.
what about the issue of installing some of these items you have said on the office machine?
That's what I'm saying. If you're using the office machine and those software are supposed to be there, you can look for a hard drive, so that you can be able to copy them and paste them in the drive, so that after the exam you can install them again. Because in the exam you cannot be able to use those particular programs if they're in the office machine. So you can save them in a hard drive, external drive, then you can install them back after the exam. That is if you don't have an alternative laptop.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, David. We can go to Lucky. Lucky. Lucky, are you there? Then we can go. Let's go to Cornelius.
Yes, Jambo and greetings from Zambia.
Okay, welcome from Zambia.
Yes, I'm a very first timer as well, and everything is a discovery.
Okay.
My concern is that we do have a national power rationing in this part of the world, and we are not actually privileged like back home there. So I'm really thinking where to sit these exams from. And I'm like, who should I be disturbing so much? Who can keep a close eye on me that side? Because I know probably my classmates will be having concerns as well. But now, maybe the alternative, I've seen there's a platform in the exam portal of chatting.
Yeah.
But okay, we will learn anyway. I have a lot of questions, to be honest, but I rely on the recording which will be done to just try and follow up, because we even don't know what to ask, what not to ask now. But just a very humble request for somebody to just keep a keen eye on some of us who are lone rangers.
Okay.
Yes, I think that's all I can say for now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Cornelius. It's a genuine concern, especially if you're doing the exam for the first time and maybe you're doing it outside the country. So we'll be able to assist you. So you'll be able to get this recording. If you missed it from the beginning, you'll be able to get the training on how to log in and all the other issues. And then in case of any query, we'll be here to offer support to help you to be comfortable before the exam start on Monday. So thank you, Mary Goretti.
Good morning. Most of my questions have been answered. My only concern is that, well, I'm a new student as well, and my profile picture has not been updated, as well as the exams that we did are not appearing on the portal. So yeah, well, I'm looking forward to maybe a solution to that.
Okay, thank you, Mary. I think those are the issues which are being resolved today. So kindly check tomorrow, so that now you ensure tomorrow you get your profile photo and the unit, so you can be able to check tomorrow. So we are planning for that. So you can check tomorrow on the same. So if you miss it out, we have the ICT. I think the ICT support email has been shared on the chat. Immediately you can just send a brief email to that. Then they'll be able to get to assist you. Okay, there's Purity Muze.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, you can speak. Is it Purity? Okay. Then you can go to Nora.
My question was on, I think I'm confused. There was some instructions we received on email about the demo exam. And then again, you're saying we should check tomorrow. I hadn't tried it. And so I'm just wondering, should we go to that email? Because I wanted to go after this training, or did we wait until tomorrow? Or the whole thing about the photo, I don't know where people are not seeing the photo or seeing it. I'm a bit confused about that instruction about tomorrow or today. And some of us are in panic mode because it's 4 days.
Okay, thank you, Nora. You should not panic. Are you doing the exam for the first time, or you have
Yes.
done it before?
No, this is
It's
my
your
very
first time.
first time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the ones we are saying to check tomorrow are the students who are doing for the very first time. If you're a continuing student, then your account is active, so you can be able to log in. But if you're a new student, you send your profile photo. The units needs to be updated. Those are the ones you are saying you check tomorrow.
So, okay, so today there's nothing, but tomorrow, if we go into the student portal, we'll find
Yes,
our
yes,
footer,
yeah,
and then we'll
yeah.
be
So
able to
you,
practice
yeah,
the
you'll be
exam.
able to practice.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay, okay.
Nora, not the student portal, the
No,
exam portal.
the exam portal.
Let's not confuse. Thank you.
Okay. There's a person called Sinaida Azina.
Am I
Sinaida Azina.
audible?
Yes.
My question is more on now future concerns are on the Apple products. Is there something that you're going to do about that? Because now that you've told us you cannot use Apple products for a laptop, now it brings up an inconvenience. Now you have to go and get something else. Like, do you have plans that maybe future exams that the portal can be able to support that?
Okay. Thank you, Sanaida. So that's a genuine concern. We have raised the issue with the system developers and the person who are in charge of the examination platform. So they are looking at ways on how they can be able to accommodate that. But for now, MacBook and Apple products are not supported. But now the system developer is looking at ways on how they can be able to incorporate even the other machines. So thank you for the concern. So Lucky, I don't know whether Lucky is okay. Lucky, are you okay? Okay, I think now, unless somebody has an urgent question which has not been addressed. Okay, so then I can invite my colleague.
Mine is a request, eh?
Yes.
Michael Mokio, the first student also.
Yes, Michael.
I'm requesting if you attach the other details tomorrow, kindly also include the timetable, the updated one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll ask the school to resend the approved timetable so that those who missed out, they can be able to get it.
Thank you.
So any other person with a burning question which has not been addressed? Okay, thank you so much. Maybe I can ask my colleague Juliet. You can make maybe the final remarks, then we'll be done with today's training.
Thank you, George. I don't know if we have anyone from school, head of school, any head of school. Jared, Isabella, anyone? Dr. Justa? Okay, so I would like to thank you so much, all of us, for coming and for paying attention. The admins are going to send forth the training so that you're able to practice. So check on the portal tomorrow. Tomorrow we should have your portals up and running. The fastest way during the exam to be assisted is through the chat. Through the live chat, we will have people on standby throughout. So let's make sure that we use the chat throughout. Unless there's a burning question, I would like to hand over the program for closure to the ICT team. and would like to say thank you so much, and we are wishing you all the best in the forthcoming exam. Asante sana. Over to you, Sunday.
Okay, so thank you to the exam department, Juliet, George, the team. I would also like to thank the ICT department, myself, Bernard, and Jefferson. Kindly note we are here to support you, and we'll be able to give you all the support you need. So kindly make sure you attempt the demo the moment you receive your credentials. The moment you receive your credentials, kindly attempt the demo exam. Kindly do not go to the exam on Monday or the day you're starting the exams without attempting the demo exam. Kindly attempt the demo exam and make sure you have been able to see any challenge that you have faced. So for example, you go attempt, you see you don't have a picture. As you're writing an email, to the ICT department, make sure you indicate your admission number and make sure you also attach the picture. Okay, just a minute. Sorry for that. I wanted to say that kindly make sure you attempt the demo, and as you're writing an email to the ICT or to the ODEL or to the relevant department, maybe finance, kindly make sure you indicate your admission number and with the exact issue or with a screenshot of the exact issue that you're facing, so that we can be able to assist you very well, so that we can be able to also sort you out as the university in good time. So make sure you attempt this. The major message is make sure you attempt the demo as much as you have the luxury of attempting it even 100 times. Make sure you attempt the demo as many times as possible. Make sure the Safe Exam browser you have downloaded is directly from the exam portal, and then make sure if you have an issue, for example, you have an issue with your picture, if you have an issue with your maybe a password issue, when you write your email, kindly make sure you have indicated your admission number. So make sure you have written your admission number as so that we're able to get you, or we may be able to assist you as much as possible. So that's it from the ICT department. Make sure the song is just make sure you attempt the demo as much as possible. Make sure you also have have the right devices, and you'll have a seamless and easy experience. Thank you, and that's all from us as the ICT department. Thank you. And have
Hello, country. But I didn't scare. Because I was in a modern house.
Hello. So we are free to leave.
Please, before you leave, I have a quick one, please. This is Daniel.
Yes, Daniel.
Thank you very much. I think you've not gone into the chat box. There are a lot of questions and that people have typed out, and we are really depending to get the answers, because some of the questions we have that they are the ones that have been asked there, but you've not attempted any of them. Please kindly check on the chat.
We have addressed the questions because we were when we was during the question and answer session, we are answering the questions, which some of them are on the chat, unless you have a specific question which you may want to ask, which you can be able to address it now. But most of the question on the chat we have addressed it when we were doing the questions and answer session. Maybe if you have a specific question, you need to be highlighted with still answer.
Please.
Daniel, if you have a specific question, you can ask now.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Admin, can I say something?
Yes, the last one.
Yes. Something on the, is it the ID? There's something to do with the ID. I don't know whether the student ID or something. So that is it a prerequisite on the exam?
For the student ID, it's a prerequisite when you're doing the face-to-face exam. But on the online exam, you'll not be required to have a physical ID to do the exam.
George, I think my laptop have a problem because I've been trying to talk, but you can't get me on this side.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
You can speak to me. Yes.
Kindly elaborate on the download Safe Exam browser. Do you need to download every time you're in the system, or you do it once and for all?
Okay, you'll be able to get a recording, but if I can answer you, you download it once and for all. You don't download it after every exam. So you download it just once.
And the problem comes when I'm in the demo system now. The demo system, it requires me to download a safe mode again, because in my system now, I go to the demo exams. Then when I click to the demo exams, it takes me back to download Safe Exam browser. When I download this Safe Exam browser, where do I go to get it now so that I can start the demo? Because there is download, then open to launch Safe Exam browser. How do these things work together so that I can start?
Okay. So just a quick question. Were you there when you started the training, Lucky?
Yes, I was there, but you are so quick.
Okay, so you'll be able to get a recording after this particular, when we finish the session, you'll be able to see step by step, because if we start now telling you how to do it, it's like we'll be starting the training again.
No,
So
I've
you'll be able
never
to get a
gotten
recording.
Then these records.
Pardon?
These records, I've never gotten a single record since the beginning of these sessions we have been having. And I don't know if they're sent to every student or it's me who I don't get the recordings.
Okay, maybe it's your email. So you have the email for ICT support, which was shared on the chat?
No.
So Sunday, maybe you can share the ICT email so that now if Lucky has a challenge, he can be able to chat you
The ICT
so that you
email,
can assist him.
I've put the ICT email on the chat and the
Yeah.
Dell email. You'll receive an email
Yeah,
from
so-
the Dell copying the ICT with this particular recording in the course of maybe by 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so Lucky, you can see the email on the chat there. You'll be
I
able to
can
get
see
the recording.
it. I'm not seeing the email, sir. I'm not seeing the email.
The email is there because I've already shared and I've seen students who have already written emails to the ICT.
I have a question.
Can you resend? Okay, I've seen it.
Okay.
I want to
So the
ask,
last question from Sarah. Mhm.
good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'm asking, even if
Yes.
I'm not seeing the recording, I just try, but the recording, it does not exist. What can I do?
The recording has not been sent. It will be sent to your email. So it has not been sent because we are still on session right now.
Not now.
Yes.
I was just, the other time, I'm just starting to open the recording, but it does not.
So there's an ICT email there. they will be able to respond to you. Yes.
Okay.
Can I have the last one question, George, kindly?
Yes.
I wanted to know how fast we'll get the credentials working for. I'm not a first-time student. I'm a continuing one, but my credentials cannot go through. So I had a request if we can get the credentials today so that we can work on everything, because actually myself I had already uninstalled the Safe browser before.
Okay.
So if it is
So if you
possible,
are
if we get it today.
if you are continuing student, your credentials are supposed to work. So write an email right now to ICT support to check the issue. Because if you're a
Okay.
continuing student, your account is still active.
Okay. Then we don't have to uninstall every time, like the last time we were told to
Yes.
uninstall.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. We may not have time to respond to each and every query, but you'll be able to get the training recording. Then if you have an issue, there's an email which has been put there on the chat.
Hello,
That is
are
for
you getting
ICT
me?
support and SML.
Hello,
You then will be able to respond to you,
hello.
each person individually. So have a blessed afternoon. Then we'll be able to respond as the issues are raised.